Wait, did that? Okay, good.
Go.
Hmm. Okay, those two aren't craftable, but that's not surprising. Blue orb and red orb, for the record.
Mm.
And, like, the legendary items, it seems.
Well, and that's so as far as Cobblemon goes, I am debating do we sell the legendary items? Because we can
Could.
find them in chests.
I'm leaning towards let that be a player cell.
Okay. Um, the other things that I had here, well, evolution stones we said yes to.
Yeah.
Do we want to sell raw megastones? So,
If we sell raw megastones, we should sell raw Z crystals.
yes. So, and also I was thinking to go along with that, sell the keystone.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, like we wouldn't sell the megastones themselves. We would just sell the raw one that you craft all of them from.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay. So we'll do megastone, keystone, blank sea crystal then.
Sounds good.
And I also wanted to look into seeing if we could sell Pokemon.
Yeah, I saw that in your message. Wait, you can fucking make a soul jet? You can make a soul do? What the fuck?
Yep. Um,
Okay.
because
Oh,
yeah.
you can also could also sell wishing stars for the Dynamax.
Okay, I can do that. Uh, I also wonder because the Z crystal requires the Z wear. I wonder should I sell the. The problem is there's two different styles of that.
Sells the. Oh, the it requires like the Z ring thing.
Yeah, and there's the light Z ring and the dark Z ring, and it's
Yeah,
not even just a
there's the black one, there's the power ring, and then there's
yeah.
the white one. But it's depending on.
Because there's apparently a 83% chance to get a light sparkling stone, which produces a white or light Z ring. And then there's a 16% chance to get a dark sparkling stone, which is for the dark
Well,
Z
that's
ring.
for the power ring. The Z ring black is actually also a light sparkling.
Oh, okay.
It's just with a different color of apricorn.
So, alright, maybe we just sell the light
Yeah,
dining crystal
people,
then?
if they really want the black, if they really want the all black one, they can go do that themselves.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone's gonna
Okay.
care.
Works for me.
Yeah, I don't
Um,
think anyone's gonna care about that.
but yeah, I was kind of wondering if maybe I can set up like a command computer that randomly selects a Cobblemon,
That would be
and then
interesting.
you pay for that and it gives you it or something. But
That would be cool.
I don't I don't know if I can actually pull that off, but we can certainly try.
Cross that bridge when we get to it. Dear God, I forgot how much the freaking vines grew back here. Outside the scope of the ones I cut.
Oh yeah. I am debating going around and putting like string at the bottom of some of these vines.
Yeah, because it's, I'll show you which ones it was that grew over the town. Here, this chain right here
Mm,
had grown down and was like down this roof and down into the
yeah.
floor here. I think I got
This
it
is
all.
definitely
That one
let's
probably needs to go. And the one with the
yeah,
lantern over here was blocked off.
okay. Cuz yeah, we can put
Did the
like
glowberry ones
string.
grow much?
I don't think they grow all that much if they grow at all.
Okay.
And
But
maybe
yeah,
I'll get
good
rid of the
call. Good
vines
call on the
there.
tripwire.
Yeah. That'll prevent it from actually growing.
From latching onto the town.
Yep.
But yeah, a lot of them
Uh,
hit the water. Feel free to make it more artsy. I was going just for not consuming the town.
which I am totally fine with.
Yeah, I don't think we had any on the central pillars are the ones in view. I love that I'm giving absolutely no context to chat while we're doing this. They've got no context whatsoever. To be fair, nobody's talking in chat, so I don't think anyone's complaining about it.
Yeah.
But normally I don't talk during these couple minutes while I wait for the ad break to go. Oh, good, it's done. Hey, everybody. We have a little sneak peek for you today. So, we are coming up with a community Minecraft server. So, that is what Paul, say hi, Paul.
Shalom.
That is what Paul and I are working on today. We're planning out stuff for the village because we are having a starting village for us again. Since, you know, that's fun. We like building a community. Oh, hey, I am playing Minecraft in creative mode right now because we're doing some building and planning. I will be streaming this pack once we do have it going, but this is just kind of a sneak peek for you guys because we're working on putting together this server pack for people. Any idea of an ETA, Paul? What are you thinking?
I'll be honest, like, once we figure out the quest line and get the town laid out, that's probably all we need to do. And I
Honestly,
guess
I'd
the
give it like
shop.
a week or two.
Yeah, we could too.
Was that you that did that sound effect, or was that something else?
Yeah, I accidentally threw down Piplup.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize it makes that noise. Okay, cute. But I will be streaming this pack once we do get it going, but it's basically something for the whole community to play. It is a Cobblemon pack, so yes, you did just hear that Piplup correctly. We do have Pokemon included. There's also a lot of other mods besides Pokemon, so I'll be giving you guys kind of a sneak peek today as we go around, and the plan is to keep building. Though we were talking about planning out shops and things like that for you guys as well. So I'll go ahead and switch us over. Oh, don't be a little shit. You found it before. There we go. So now we can go ahead. There we go. All loaded. So I'll start with a tour. Paul is somewheres. So this is what...
Doing vines.
Ah, you're doing the vines. Yeah, he idled on the server for too long and all the vines were kind of hitting the water. I did some trimming, but yeah, yikes. So ignore this section over here. We're changing it. But this is the starting of the town. We have our lovely monument in the center, which currently has an absolutely insane Cutifly. Don't worry about her, she's fine. So we have our lovely monument. So as you can probably tell on first glance, yes, there is Create in this pack. Because we love Create, and it's fun, and it's good. And I just realized I have the music turned off in this, because I usually hate music when I'm playing. There we go. Let me know how the volume levels are. And well, there's still no music. Okay, thanks.
Yeah.
Anyways, we've got a little bit of a town garden set up with some basic crops for you, everybody. It's some potatoes, some wheat, carrots, beetroot, basic shit. I know, it's so... The shader packs we have just make it so beautiful. And we're over here in the lush stacks for Oh the Biomes You'll Go, so it's just lovely. So, starting with the main buildings for the town, well, we're going to start with by heading past this drillbur. Hi, darling. And we're going to head over here, and I bet y'all can guess what this building is. I forgot how slow
What
walking
building is it?
I forgot how slow walking is, okay? So you come in, and we do have a Pokemon Center over here. Paul, you killed the nurses.
Oops.
Okay. We do have a Pokemon
Also,
Center
I
over
am
here.
loud compared to you.
You are? Okay, one sec. I'll turn you down in Discord. We do have a Pokemon Center, so we've got that with the PCs and with the healing stations. All good. Can go nuts. We have nice little seating areas over here for y'all to hang out in. Can sit on the couches. Paul's gonna put in some new villagers. We also have a little kitchen in here for people to make food because we have cooking for blockheads. So, yay! So there's a little kitchen you can come in and make by. Ooh, I see you decorated more. That looks lovely. It's got a sink, it's got an oven, it's got a fridge. We have some basic food in it. We have a little storage section back here that's got more stuff. Cow in a jar, some cabinets, fruit bowl. It's nice. Now we have nurses. And if you head up the stairs, we have our little inn section, which is basically it's a bunch of beds and chests. Feel free when you come in, you can claim one of these for the time being until you can get yourself set up. And also in here we have this lovely little patio with a gorgeous view with the glowberries. I quite like that. Is there a way to put more berries on these vines, by the way? That's like add bone meal or something, right?
I think so, yeah.
Might do that before we start, because pretty. Also, just like, and speaking of pretty, dear God, lava. Even lava, and this is so freaking pretty. I love this shader pack. Yeah, it is claimed as it's called New Frontier because we haven't named it yet. Because we don't have a name for the village yet. If anyone has a name for the village, feel free to drop it in, because all of our ideas right now are kind of terrible. But that's fine.
I'll put it this way. I called the power station when we had it Fuck Off Power Co. So
That he did. That he did.
anything you can come up with, I'll take.
So the layout of the walkways is probably going to be changing a little bit because we realized afterwards they were a little unsymmetrical and we would like them to be symmetrical. This building right here is going to be moving, but it should be more or less... Are you planning this to look the same, the workshop?
Yeah.
First off, Colossal Cogwheel, cool as hell. You can put like 8 large cogwheels around it and like 5 in the middle. So that's what they look like in the middle. It's cool. So
Actually, do you want to power that so that
I was
people
going
can
to
see
power
it?
it before I left, yeah. So
Okay.
this, feel free to put power on it if you like. So yeah, look at this stuff. This is so cool. So this is our little crate workshop. It comes with a mechanical press and mixer you can go ahead and use, free for anyone in the town to use, along with encased fans down here for smelting, cooking, and washing anything you like, just to make your ore gaining in the beginning a little easier. We also have a little smithy section over here with the smithing table and the anvil that's just really cute. And we come through here, and yeah, this thing is cool as hell. Oh, because you have it powered, that means I can show them the fun things. So
You may want to
these...
turn up the speed.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. I'll turn up the speed a bit. How do you turn this up again?
Hold right click.
Hold right click? Okay. Let's go up to, what, 62? You think that's too much?
128 is usually where we had it.
Oh, even better. 128. Cool. So one, that gets them all spinning much faster. Which is a little much on the workshop, I'll admit.
Yeah.
Looks like you're going to get eaten. But for the other cool thing I want to show off, it's just perfect. So these are chain conveyors. That's a new thing for Create. And if you've got a wrench, well, guess what? You've got a ride. So we're using these to navigate between different parts of the town that we're going to be setting up, which we do still have a few more parts to set up. As you can see, we had a conveyor up here that was also going to lead to further areas. We do have a few sections of the town that are blocked off for other things. I will leave some things as a surprise. And don't worry, anyone who's looking at it and going 7 out of 10, too much water. We will be having... Yes, I had to make that joke. We will be having a ferry that leads to the mainland. So it's probably... I think the plan is we're going to go this way. I'll just show the gorgeous view as I'm going. And as you can tell, we also have Ars Nouveau in this pack, because Paul likes Ars Nouveau. Which, to be fair, it's a pretty good pack. It's a pretty good mod. So these are the warp towers, so they'll allow teleporting. We're going to make sure that the ferry terminal will land over here, with a train station that people can then hook up to their various bases to make things easier for them. And also, lovely warp station. Yay. Hello, Winkle. I think the Source Stone mage lights are kind of screwed in the shader pack.
Oh.
There's also something really cool for this pack that I'd like to show off to you guys. And that's Icarus wings. So I hope you enjoy flying. Because I'm going to be honest, this is cool. Ah, Okay, that would have been a lot smoother if I hadn't immediately hit something. So yeah, Icarus wings are really cool. They're craftable. I'm gonna collide with more walls. Jeez. Nyeh. Okay, I'm not very good with them yet, but I'm gonna learn, okay?
Well, as a side note, that is part of the do a barrel roll mod, which if you don't like, you can disable.
You can turn it off, but I think it's cool as hell, so I'm not turning it off.
Yeah.
But we do have lovely Icarus wings, which work great and are great for flying around and crossing huge distances and seeing how pretty this world is. Because, goddamn, shit's pretty. I didn't realize that you did overgrown logs on the pillars down here, too. That's so cool.
Yep.
Oh, that's cool. Okay. So, that's all awesome. That's how things are going so far. We've got lots of plans on more things to build. We've got areas set aside. So the Create Workshop is going to be moving over here. And then past that, we're going to have an area for townspeople, aka all of you, chat, and us, to be able to set up your own shops and use our currency system to be able to sell things to other players. We're also going to have some server shops that will be selling things to you ourselves. What is... Okay, I don't know what was taking damage, but I'm not worrying about it. So many Yamasks. But yeah, this is kind of what we got so far. Things are increasing as we go. There's lots of Pokemon ready to come hang out with you guys. It's a cute system. Hell yes, this music is too loud and it's driving me insane. This is why I turn off the music in this thing. Okay, that's a bit better. Alright, so we're working on some building today. Paul, do you have a project you're planning on working on?
I'm just gonna move the Create Workshop first.
Good call. You thinking mechanical pistoning it, or are you gonna schematic it?
I've already laid out the schematic, so I'm just gonna do that.
Cool. Copy paste.
Workshop.
Ooh, maybe I'll work on the garden.
Yeah.
That's pretty.
Okay, there we go.
Because yeah, we've got... There's the upper cliff items. Your phantoms are back.
Motherfuckers.
The fun part of doing this all in creative is that we don't have to worry about the enemies, and so they just, you know... We don't bother to sleep, so they just kind of keep showing up. So yes, this is a Pokemon-themed pack that does have regular monsters. So you can still fight. You can still murder things.
And we do have some plans to leverage that in the future, but...
That we do. I was looking around to see if I could find our mascot Enderman, but he might have despawned.
Yeah.
Or at least left. We had this one Enderman that kept coming around and stealing blocks as we were building. So here's the good news. You don't have to worry about Endermen stealing your stuff or creepers destroying your base, because we turned those mobs' ability to grief off. Granted, the Wither will still mess you up, but you don't have to worry about regular Endermen and creepers. But anyway, since we turned that off, there's been one Enderman hanging around with a moss block he's been carrying since we changed the settings. He keeps coming back. And at this point, he's just kind of funny. But yeah. It's a pretty game. The lush stacks are fun. It's fun to fly. I'm letting Paul do that because the garden is gonna go where the Create Workshop is, so I'm letting him do that and focus on that while I'm just gonna do a little flight. So I will admit that I am pretty much entirely to blame for where our world spawn is here in the lush stacks. And that is solely because when Paul was playing with this mod with the double barrel rolls and things, I told him that if he wanted to be exciting, he should go to a lush stacks biome. And he should start up a world and go to a lush stacks biome and reenact How to Train Your Dragon. And here we are. So I'm just doing a little flight around the surrounding area, letting everybody see how cool stuff looks. There are a lot of nice biomes around the area, as you can see. It's all very pretty. Sakura grows. What's the biome mods we have in this one? It's all the biomes you'll go. Did we put anything else?
No, I think we went with the one to rule them all.
Yeah. We do have some additional biomes from other mods, like Haxorai adds the Willow Swamp.
Yeah,
But I
and
think
ours
that's about
adds
it.
the Archwood Forests.
That it does. But I think that's about it. There's a lot of water, so if you like island bases, have fun. If you don't,
Oh.
well, there's other stuff too. What?
You should probably mention, for the people who can't play,
Oh,
we
right.
have Blue Map.
Even if you don't have Minecraft or you absolutely loathe it for some reason or another, we do have a mod added to this pack called Blue Map, which basically means that you can open up a map of the server as you are playing, as like it is being played, and you can not only see where all the players currently are, but you can also walk around in the world and see all of the builds. So that way you
Now,
can come
some
on
things
and you...
don't render.
Yes, some things don't render, especially things below a certain Y level. It does not render all the caves.
And it doesn't really do create machines very well.
No, doesn't. I hadn't actually checked it since we put all those up.
Yeah, no, anything that's kind of a tile entity-esque that's not vanilla Minecraft doesn't really render very well.
That's a shame, but the basic builds are still there, which will also allow you to participate when we're having contests on here for the community. So we are going to have some that are very in-game, such as, you know, flight races, obstacle courses, maybe a little PvP, some Pokemon tournaments. But also, things that we'll have will include things like build challenges, which people can be able to see through Blue Sky and be able to explore. We'll also, for ones that'll be heavy on tile entities, ones like create build challenges, we'll make sure to post pictures to the Discord as well, so people can check that out and participate in that way. But basically, we got a whole lot of options, there's a whole lot going on, and this is going to be really fun. And we're really looking forward to getting it out to you guys. Oops, shit. So this is our first announcement or inkling to the community that we're doing this. The other members of Maritime Monsters knew, and by the other members, I mean Good Lorb, actually, because I don't think we told Micropixels.
We did.
Oh, did we? Oh, yeah, no, we did tell her. We told her Sunday, right?
Yeah, because she then started looking for graphics cards.
Right, I forgot about that.
You're getting good at the loop-to-loop.
I'm getting better, yeah. It's all just practice. It's also getting a chance to show people the cool place. We did preload a fair amount of the map also that you can see through the Blue Sky, so you can see a lot of different biomes in it. And we did that so that way when people first get on and are exploring, it won't lag the server out too much because it'll already have a lot of the chunks around where the city is loaded. So yay! Where am I? Oh, thanks. Now granted, I haven't explored that far yet. Actually, yeah, I put a whole bunch of new map data in this just wandering around like this. But it should be really cool. Have you picked out where you want your personal base yet, Paul?
Nah. I'm saving it until we actually get started.
That's fair. I saw a biome and fell in love with it, and then I was like, okay, so are there any nearby? And there are! So, I took the chance while I was learning how to fly.
Yeah.
And I've seen them. Am I even going the right way? I gotta set up waypoints, I swear. I went straight past it. I'm trying to fly under the stacks instead of just on top of them. Make it more of a challenge.
Do we want to
Nope, I'm
chat
going the wrong way
mod
again.
list at all, or do we want to leave that for when people get around?
We absolutely can chat them. I just didn't remember them.
Let me pull up. Maybe we'll just go over the highlights kind of thing.
Yeah, probably just the highlights. Oh, I know I'm getting
Um,
close. Oh, hey, Manthe. Cool. Shit. Okay.
so,
Okay.
uh, as Mystic mentioned, we do have Create and Ars Nouveau. Those are kind of our foundation mods, I guess. They were kind of the mods that when we designed the pack, we picked, or I picked, those two right out the gate.
This is credit to
Uh,
Paul for this, by the way. Pretty much this entire thing's his idea.
um, so along with those, we have a couple Ars Nouveau Create compatibility patches. We've got
A lot of add-on mods for those two base mods.
we have a lot of add-ons for those two base mods. Um, I'll mention this isn't really a mod to play with, but we have what's called Auto Mod Pack, which means when I put out an update, you don't actually have to download anything. The moment you try and connect to the server, it'll tell you there's an update, it'll download the update, and you just reboot.
Yay, it's great.
It also means that if, for whatever reason, we ever switch the entire mod list completely, you don't have to do anything. You just connect to the server and it'll update for you. Completely agnostic of whatever server or whatever client service you're using. So whether it be AT Launcher, Prism, CurseForge, Modrenth, you name it, you can use it. We do have Refined Storage as one of our main storage mods. It's kind of our mod of choice when we go large storage things. Obviously, we have Cobblemon. It's kind of the main focus of this pack in a lot of ways. We have some compatibility between it and Create, and a variety of add-ons that go along with it. Nope. Obviously, we have the shader packs, which are making our world look just a little nicer.
Very
Um,
pretty.
well, I'll also mention there are a bunch of resource packs that some of them I have enabled by default. Some of them you can enable or disable as you please, and depending on what you like. So feel free to play around with that until you find something that fits your style. We've also got a few different structure mods, mainly revolving around Create, just because a lot of the structures are based off that. But we have a few other ones that you can go around and explore and find, and a lot of them actually have some nice base potential. So
They
if
really
you
do.
don't know what you want to build for a base, maybe just explore for a bit. You might find one.
We're going
Uh,
3 on gaps from these, basically, yeah?
yes. Yep.
Cool. Are you planning on moving this back section since that one's 4?
Hold on.
This... There.
I think I might have just crashed my. Oh no, it's just reloading. Give it a minute. uh, that one there. Can you show me on stream again?
This spot here, you broke that block, and this pathway is 1 further back compared to this pathway.
Right. Yes, I was gonna shift that.
Are you shifting this one up or the other one back?
I'm. Oh, I'm in. I think I am shifting this one you're standing on in.
Cool. I shall plan accordingly.
Um, what else do we have? We have FTB quests for things for you to play around with. eventually, these will have quest descriptions, titles, rewards, and to go along with that, we also have a shop system. We're going to have a physical shop in town for certain items, and then for the more basic items, we do have a... I keep pressing R because that's what I had it bound to originally. We will have a shop that you can pull up at any time. So for things like raw iron that may be annoying to get, you could do quests to earn some money or sell some extra resources that you don't need, and then you can buy the iron from the shop.
Yep.
We've also got FTB Ultimine. This one's just a quality of life, so I figured I'd mention it. Basically, it just means that anything that's connected and is of the same block type, you can just break one block and it'll, as long as you're holding the hotkey, it'll break all blocks of the same type.
We demonstrate, but we kind of don't want to break things.
Yeah. You've already seen Icarus. Mystic's kind of shown that off.
Mystic had a lot of fun showing that up. Man of War, please move.
I'll leave that one to be found. We've got a couple furniture mods for you to play around with and decorate your base with, so be sure to look into that. If you want to see something, or you're not sure what mod to look for, just search a bed.
No, I gotta do
boy,
this.
do we
I gotta
have
do
beds.
this. Would you like a variety of beds, chat? Because we have 8 pages. Okay,
Boy,
actually,
do
to
we
be fair,
have
it looks
beds.
like those are inscribed stuff on the 8th page.
Still, that's 7-ish
That's still
pages of
7.
beds.
That is 7 pages of beds. Paladins, you're awesome, but dear God, that's a lot of beds.
Yep.
Oh, Jesus, yeah.
What
a lot
else
of
do we
beds.
have? Oh yes, I'll mention this because I would prefer people to use it if at all possible, and I think it's just good to know. We do have just another mining dimension.
Oh, yeah.
It adds a mining portal that is a separate dimension filled to the brim with ores all the way down, has no lava, so you don't have to worry about burning yourself to a crisp as you're mining, does not spawn mobs, and it just makes it so that once you get in there, you're not putting holes in our overworld, which
And in people's
generally,
faces.
yeah, which generally just makes the overworld look a little nicer. It's not a requirement, but I would ask if you can, or if you think about it, please use it.
Actually, with our earlier discussion, yeah, including a portal to that in town's probably a good idea.
Yeah.
Especially if we're saying maybe mine in there instead.
Yeah.
There's
that's
no
fair.
lava, there's no mobs, it's lovely. If you really want to go if you really want to go cave diving, we're not going to stop you.
Yeah.
But try,
and I mean,
try
for
not
the
to
early
break people's
game,
faces.
yeah. And for the early game, totally fine. Like, if you're doing vanilla mining or you just need a few extra resources, fill your boots. It just, if you get into, like, massive hole diggers or digital mining or things like that, maybe look at the mining dimension.
It's a safe idea. By the by, do the Cobblemons spawn in the mining dimension? Do I have space for this?
No, I don't think they do.
Interesting. Hey, princess! Welcome to our sneak peek. Do you think that's
Hello.
too big?
No, I think that's fine.
Bloody phantoms. I was worried it was kind of getting too close over here. I suppose I could always just shift it over a block or two.
Yeah, if you want to, maybe shifting it to
Yeah.
a little bit more center.
Let's see. How many...
What else do we have?
You missed the tour, but it's still cool. We're still doing some things. I'm doing some building. This is a sneak peek. We're doing a Minecraft pack. It'll be released for the community in probably like a week or two.
Yeah. What else do we got? We got Mechanism, standard tech mod that is overpowered to all hell.
It really is.
7, 8.
Yeah, I can move it like this side has 11 blocks, that side has 8, so...
Oh yeah,
moving
not
it
even
two.
Mystic, I don't think, realizes this because I did take it out at one point. We do
What
have
did
the
you
ability
do?
to. We have the ability to pet your Cobblemon, so
We
feel free to pet your
what?
Cobblemon. Shift right click.
Shit. I can just put her on my shoulder. I can put him on my shoulder, or I can change the held item. That's it.
Or was it maybe try right clicking? I forget what the. I think it's like right click 3 times or something.
I'm spamming right clicks. It's not happening.
Hold on, let me pull up the page. View mod
Disappointing.
page. If you've ever played Cobblemon, blah 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 blah. Right click your Pokemon 3 times to pet them. That's what it says.
I think it's broken. Well,
Use /interaction mode or press the assigned keybind to toggle the interaction mode. Default is G. Press G to enable or disable interaction mode.
okay. At least I can still put him on my shoulder. I need to figure out how to get him off.
Yes, it works.
Okay, so G to... That's opening a group.
So do /interaction mode and set it to enabled.
Already in...
There you go. So
Oh
yes, we can pet our Cobblemon.
I think he's getting sick of this, but I don't care. Okay, that's not.
And also, Princess She, you're more than welcome to join if you have it. It's not like we're going to be doing anything that's outside the norm here. So if you want to learn it, you're more than welcome to. I mean, I'm usually around if you have any questions.
Yeah, even if you played only back in beta, Minecraft's pretty easy to pick up, and especially with the mod packs we're using, it's actually pretty easy. It's nice.
We've got re-chiseled and chipped for a bunch of building things. And we've got backpacks for easy storage for on the go. We also have a voice chat. Yep, you just need the base game, and well, you'll need to set up a couple of mods. But if you ever have any problems with that, or you can't find any way to do it yourself, hit me up. I'm totally free for questions whenever.
Aw, sweetheart.
But yeah, we got backpacks. We got a voice chat system so that we can talk in game if you want to. Don't feel pressured to do so, but like when we do our community events, a lot of people will probably be chatting, so feel free to join in.
We will probably also be in the Discord server chatting at the same time, but
yeah, but if you just you're getting paid tomorrow, so you look at getting it. I thought you already had it. Maybe I'm confusing something.
it might not have. If somebody had it in beta, they might not have bought the full version. For the record, we're in Java.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. We are in Java. But yeah, the mods and stuff are totally free if that's what you're wondering about.
Oh yeah, modding is completely free, and Minecraft has an amazing modding community.
And yeah, that's kind of the high points of our mod list. So there's definitely some other things in here that are fun to play around with, and some stuff that I skipped over. But like,
that's totally fair. That's totally fair. If you do not remember how to access it, I probably would if it was from all the way back in beta.
That is very fair. But yeah, if you feel like it and you know what email you used, they can probably send you the key.
Yeah.
But don't feel pressured if you don't want to. It's totally up to you.
And we were saying earlier, there will be ways for community members to participate, even if they don't have the game. We'll be posting things for like build contests and stuff like that on the server for people to participate in, and there is also a mod that we put in that lets people view the map.
Yeah, it's a live interactive map that you can access at any time.
Yeah, it's actually really cool. Honestly, I've used it to just explore and look around the world a little bit when I'm not playing. Okay.
Actually, now that Princess She has brought it up, I'm kind of curious. How much is Minecraft these days?
I have no idea. Oops. Broke the...
For
Well, that's fine. We don't need the sign.
Windows, Mac, and Linux. Ooh. Wait, what's Deluxe Edition?
Deluxe edition? What the hell's that?
Deluxe Edition is Bedrock Edition, Java Edition, and the Minecraft Launcher. 1,600 mine coins, 5 maps, 1 texture pack, 5 character creator items, 3 emotes, 3 skin packs, and a popcorn hat and butter shirt.
The hell? Okay. I do not blame you. The spiders are freaking creepy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So Standard Edition is $30 right now.
I'm trying to remember how much
It's
it was when
actually-
I bought it.
It was like 14 when I bought it, but that was back in like beta or alpha.
I think it was like 18 when I bought it, I want to say. Less than $20, I know that.
Yeah. So, either way.
Anyways. Wooed.
Uh,
Is that a bit better? That looks a little bit better, yeah.
I both love the fact that I got a really big Piplup and hate the fact that I can't put it on my shoulder.
Aww.
I'm gonna get some XP candies and see how big the Empoleon is.
Oh, Jesus. I'm assuming you're resetting before we start playing.
Yes.
But yes. Oh, it gets hard effect for eating those. That's adorable.
Yeah. That is way
Wait,
higher than I
gotta
needed
know.
you to be.
Can I? Oh, I can't pet your Piplup. That's a shame.
No.
Shame.
Sneak peek for people, by the way, if you want to watch this.
Yep.
Uh,
am I
with
watching?
one of the latest updates, we got a new evolution animation, and it's
and yeah, it's starting in 5
pretty-
seconds.
ooh.
Oh,
Well-
I lost the chance to snooze it. Oh well. What are you trying to do? Oh, that's so cool. I think it went through before the ad started. Yay. But, oh, that was actually a really cool animation. That's sweet.
Also, that is a very large Prinplup.
He's bigger than you are.
I know.
Even with your giant hat.
Uh,
Okay, hold on a
We-
second. I need to... Jesus. He is... Oh, he's so big. He's such a big boy. His eyes
we do the
come to
last
the top of my
evolution?
neck. Bring it on. I want to see how big he gets. He's just staring at me and he's like, what are you doing?
Here we go.
How big is he? We do have a size variation mod, so things can go from huge to tiny.
Holy crap!
And that's where the ad hits. Jesus. Okay. He's so big. I don't think... Yeah, you definitely can't put him on your shoulder, but maybe you can sit on
Yep.
his.
Yeah, really.
Holy
Can I actually?
shit.
Oh, I can ride him.
You can
Yes.
ride him. Hold on. You need to jump in the water with him.
Whee.
Holy shit. I desperately want to know if he gives you more breath, but holy, he's fast in the water.
I think he's picking up speed too.
He is, because I'm flying after you in creative and I'm having trouble keeping up.
Whee.
Yeah, I had to sprint in creative to catch back up with you guys. He's getting faster. Magikarp. That's
The fun
so
part
cool.
is the riding mod that we have. The faster your speed stat is, the faster your Pokemon is.
Oh, is that still the setting?
I think so, yeah. Because at some
Awesome.
point I ended up resetting the configs, and so.
Nice.
But yeah.
Okay, that's freaking cool. Love that. Oh, that's sweet. Okay. Any requests for things in the garden, by the way?
Uh,
I'm thinking some cobblemon berries, some regular
yeah,
flowers.
regular flowers, maybe a couple trees of some variety.
Ooh, trees would be good. There's a lot of different kinds of flowers too, especially with the biomes you'll go. What is it for things
Oh,
that are tag? Is it hashtag?
yeah, hashtag.
Okay, there we go. That opens up a lot of options. Hmm? What's the oh?
Uh, Maybe a bench or two as well.
Yeah, probably benches. Let's grab some flowers to play with. Lavender seems fitting since it's a Pokemon town.
You know,
Not wrong. I'm not putting a Wither Rose in it.
also, that kind of makes me wonder,
Oh no.
Princess Shi, you may have just named our town.
Oh god damn it. Okay.
If you have any other names, I'm totally open, which also fair, I see you in the chat as well. If you have any uh recommendations for names for our town, please
Call out.
yep. I'm calling you out, motherfucker. I see you. uh but yeah, if either of you have any name suggestions, I'm all ears cuz we haven't named the town and I don't think Fuck Off Power Co is going to stand for
No.
very long.
Do we have
So,
lavender? Now I'm wondering.
do we have lavender?
Lavender's not a plant
Lavender.
in here.
Ah, crap. I could have. Oh, maybe it's a biomes of plenty thing.
Yeah, I think that's a Biomes of Plenty one. Just tossing some of the random stuff in my inventory out so I can fit more flowers. We have lots of alliums.
Yeah.
To be fair, some of these things like look like I don't know anything about the flower families. Pokemon related is good, but anything goes.
Yeah.
Ooh, some Aromath would be nice. Sage. There's so many flowers. Okay. I think actually first thing I'm going to do is... I'm getting ahead of myself.
Ooh, I just realized a potential problem with your garden.
What's the problem with my garden?
Well, if we want to do symmetrical pathways,
Am I cutting through where we want a pathway?
yeah.
It has a pathway, but fair enough. Give me a second. I'm just emptying out my inventory of all the flowers I just put in.
I thought Pacifilog was the one in Hoenn Fair.
Okay, where are you thinking? Oh, because symmetrical because of this right here.
Yeah, it would run through here.
Right. Right.
Okay. Cause yeah, we had looked at Pacifilog and thought maybe nah.
Yeah, I didn't really like that name.
Ooh, Mistral Pond.
Ooh, Mistral Pond is actually pretty nice. I like that. So I think the answer in this case of the symmetrical pathways is just to make this one over here also not symmetrical.
Which one? Where are you? Where'd you go?
Opposite
Hello.
quadrant.
Yeah, that works for me. Because we can shift this one to be 3, and then just skip this pathway, same as we're doing over there.
If we wanted, we could always add something else in here too.
Yeah. I'm kind of thinking maybe we should maybe another garden or something.
Can put another garden. Could do something. The other garden could be more like a Japanese rock garden rather than plants,
Hmm.
since with the pillar.
Oldale was the second town in Hoenn. Yeah, I thought so.
I don't know the Hoenn names as well as I do like the Sinnoh ones. Up for God's Rune Rigus, why are you always annoying?
Mainly because it can be.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fair. But yeah, doing another garden in the opposite quadrant would be neat. He wants Lavender Town. He probably does want Lavender Town, yeah. And that's fair to want spookies. I like spookies myself. We have multiple magic mods in here, but... Okay, so definitely around the edges. I want daylight. Also, I don't want to listen to phantoms. I'm probably going to inset these flower beds once I get them started. I just want to kind of figure out what I want the profile of it to look like.
I want this to have absolutely no context.
Oh, god damn it.
But I just want you to know, crow with a warhammer.
The little... How do I turn off the little message thing?
Just look away from the crow a little bit.
Mine are on all the time. I think that's a setting. Oh, there we go. Never mind. It's gone. Delightful. Oh, your crow had... Please punch that. Oh, I thought the crow would get up and go at it.
He should. Are you not?
Oops. Oh, do you have him on setting?
Oh, yeah, I think
Okay.
he was.
Oh,
crow.
there he goes.
Have the warhammer. Go, crow, go!
Oh, he went in the water. Oh well.
There we go.
Bye-bye.
Now
Oh
he's
no, crow. Oh, good crow.
Come here, come here.
Okay, Fer made some suggestions. Somewhere's in Kalos, Silage, or even Azurbe. Azurbe would be a nice one. I still like, I'm still liking Mistral Pond.
Yeah, I think for me, either Mistral Pond or Azure Bay. Though, maybe Verdant Bay, because we have a lot of green.
Verdant Bay would be a good one. No, actually. Whoops.
Ooh, Verdant Cove?
Ooh, Verdant Cove would be really nice.
Yeah. Because, yeah, Princess She makes a good point. It's kind of shady.
It is quite shady here.
Yeah. Okay, why don't we go with Verdant Cove, then?
Verdant Cove it is.
Let me change the frontier. Frontier info. I'll make it a nice green color now. Verdant.
Okay, Verdant Cove.
Nice. Teamwork does, in fact, make the dream work.
That it does. What do you think about this kind of layout for where the plants will be? I'm going to inset them so it's not all sticking out like this, but...
Like
and then
it.
maybe benches along this middle path on the sides.
Yeah. I think that works good.
Cool. I need to test and see how big some of the Cobblemon plants get, because I haven't actually seen enough with Cobblemon. But yeah, definitely another garden over there mirroring this one would probably be good. Do we want like the exact same like layout and size of it, or maybe smaller? The space is a little smaller because of the pillar.
The space is a little smaller because of the pillar, but we could use more of the space if we wanted to.
Yeah, instead of leaving as much open water.
Yeah, because I mean, this is going to be across from the ferry terminal, and I intend to have the ferry terminal take up most of this.
Oh, that's a good point. I could
So-
leave... Huh. I could make it that the edge of the garden is... I'm just using dirt because it's here. Making the edge of the garden lining up with where the path is supposed to be, and then just fill this entire section.
Yeah.
Towards the pillar. Let me see. How does it line up with where the path goes on that side? Yeah, because the path lines up and would cut off this part of that here. So, yeah, that kind of works. Yay, that fits. Yay. Probably should have been doing this in grass and not dirt, but that's fine.
Yeah, we can always change it.
If I put... There's a seed thing, I think, from one of the mods that just switches dirt into grass immediately. Plus, if I switch one of them, they'll be all grown into grass by the time we get started.
Yeah.
Just
Plus,
from-
we do also have the exchanger, so you could always do the exchange.
True. I want to leave them as dirt for now because I don't know if any of the Cobblemon stuff needs to be in farmland.
That's fair.
Actually, I might do one as just a flower garden and one as the Cobblemon garden.
Hmm.
I'll have to check and see how many, like, Cobblemon berry bushes I want to include. Do you know, are the apricorn trees trees or are they little bushes in this one?
They're full trees.
Okay, so maybe a red tree in at least one of them.
Well, the trees are always the same color. It's kind of like a golden color.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's just that the berries are different colors.
Oh, yeah, I mean, like, one that gives red apricorns.
Oh, yes. Yeah, okay. My
Because
misunderstanding.
that's the basic one.
Yeah. I should probably start with pathing.
Yeah, that's probably a good spot for the first thing. Okay, that's built in a bit more. I'm probably gonna... Oh, I could do... Having thoughts, but hard to explain them. La da da da. That is fine. I want to see what the Cobblemon berries look like. Let's see. Do these just get, like, planted? How do you plant these?
There we go.
Okay, there's a seed for that. There's seeds for these. That's for... Well, maybe it does need to be.
Okay, that.
Fuck it, get that achievement. You gotta. Okay, I want to see. Okay, so I'm right. The berries need to be grown in farmland. So that's fine. Bone meal should still work on those. I want to see what these look like. Okay. If I do one functional garden and one, like, pure appearance garden, which one do you think on which side? I'm thinking functional by the ferry terminal, since that one's going to be bigger.
Yeah, I would say functional by the ferry terminal.
Okay, so you go away. And grass block instead. Stop doing that. Shit.
There we go. There we go.
There, and that grass will probably spread if I give it a couple minutes anyways. Destroy these for now. That just amuses me enough. For my own amusement. Pretty, no. Okay. Then, holy shit, why is it so many Ladybug?
I
Your
think
crow's
Ladybug
silly.
must spawn off farmland or something.
Well, they're I'm starting to wonder if they spawn off fucking posts. They're constantly stuck on our fence. Oh, god damn it. So we do have this little problem.
Which is fixed in my version.
Is it fixed in yours?
Yeah.
Okay, so you just need to push that one through. Cool.
Yeah.
That's a not now.
The
But to show
the
everybody, so
problem
far I've only ever seen this on Ladybug.
Yeah. The problem is that I added a custom Ladybug and Ledian because they weren't originally part of Cobblemon. And then
Butterfree.
I think the recent update added them, and so the models were fighting with each other.
Basically, we were still getting normal Ladybug while that was happening, but
Yeah.
some of them were just
But
like that.
Yep.
He's fine. He's not any stupider than the rest of them, but, you know, they're all, like, fatally attracted to fence posts and lanterns. I don't know. Also fatally attracted to fence posts and lanterns is the squid.
Yeah.
They like the lights like... I'm starting to wonder if they do like the lights like bugs, because that's all I can think of. This is already spreading.
This is a fucking massive Ladybug.
It really is. I saw an absolutely tiny one the other day that was, like, smaller than one of these tiles.
That is small.
It was so cute. Okay, so put that to the side for now. That up there, that goes over here.
I'm sorry, little one.
What are you doing? What am I gonna turn around and see?
The remnants of my deed.
What did you... You killed the crow? Bastard. Terrible. Terrible. Why'd you kill the crow?
Mainly because even if I wanted to keep him around, when we actually start the server, I'm gonna have to get rid of him.
This is true. I'll put the Hexeri flower. You're a bird level or you're a fen. You know what? You can have an absolute crowd of crows. And some other birds. He died as
Very
he
cool.
lived off screen. Jesus Christ. Oh, that's neat. Okay, tempting, but no. Let's... Thoughts about lily pads?
I like it.
Yeah. I'll put them in a
I
specific
think,
pattern earlier. That's a chipped one. I didn't know they had.
yeah, I think
There's a lot of lily pads.
I forget if we need supplementaries for this, but I think if you put a lily pad down, you can put a candle on top of it.
Cool.
Let me double check that. No, I guess we need supplementaries. Never mind.
Oh well. I will keep lily pads in mind.
Mhm.
I was looking for flowers, but... Alright. I'll keep the Hexeri stuff for the functional garden, because people can grow those. And people can grab that if they like, and they are pretty.
Yes, Princess She. What you don't know is that it was a different crow.
Technically speaking, I didn't see the crow die. I just saw the Left Behind Warhammer.
Yep.
So, I mean, you could make that argument. Okay, we'll start with the regular vanilla ones. This ain't a soap opera. We're missing long lost evil twins.
Mm.
I wish you could put more than one flower in a block.
Mm.
I'm not putting in a wither rose.
That sounds like a good way of getting people killed.
Sounds like a great way of getting people killed, and we're not gonna do it. Actually, I think I'd like... I'll think about it. Lily of the Valleys are very pretty. Some nice cornflowers. Torch flowers are nice. They look so creepy. Sunflowers. Part of this is also reminding myself just what the flowers look like.
Mm.
For example, these huge ones versus the small ones. And I don't remember. How far in did I get? I got that one. I got that one. I'm not putting pitcher plants. Just know those are going in the functionals. The wilds produce is going in the functional. Grab one of those. Grab these. More tulips. I just kind of want to see what these all look like. What? Why are you going over there? Why you do this? So that's what those look like. Eh. Give me daylight. Ooh, a yamper. I like that one best. These ones, I think I like the white one better. You like birds and dogs. That's fair. A lot of tulips. What's Arameth look like? Oh. What's your
Oh, the yamper.
Oh. Yeah. You'll get one day. I believe in you. Did I already fill up all the spots? I filled up all the spots. Okay. It was your first shiny in Sword and Shield? Ooh, that's awesome. First shinies are important. How far did I get? I think it was the Alpine. I'm just kind of testing all the flowers just to see what they look like. Because there's so many of them. And then there's also the petals. And those ones for later. Okay. Snowdrops are very pretty. Okay, I know I put a couple dandelions, so you can go down and I'll see. Winter rose. did a few alliums. Okay, that's just like petal effect. But it does need to be on dirt and can't be on the cobble, which is interesting. Ooh, I quite like foxgloves. That's nice. That's pretty. We do have a lot of these on the stack, so we're going to take that one out. Yeah, the one with a lot of different... Having a lot of different colors on one block is always pretty. Okay, I think I've got a couple poppies, so let's see what this one looks like. Lichen lily... Okay. Are you always going to be at the same spot on that block? I didn't mean to break that other one, but okay. Oh well, whichever one that was. It wasn't... I don't like it that much. It's fine. Ooh, Japanese orchids are nice. Daylight goes too slow. Goes too fast. I think I had another leather flower somewhere, didn't I? Yeah, I got another. A little too white. It's just a poppy but orange. Multiple colors in that, which is nice. Fairy slippers look cool. I have so many plant options, Paul. There's
How will you
so many
choose?
flowers. Okay. Let's start with... The fairy slippers? Yeah, they do. Those look really cool. There are some types of flowers that do kind of glow, like the torch flowers do. I know that one. Looks like the Guzmania almost glows too, which is nice. Actually, do you mind? I'm gonna switch it to night for a second. I want to see who's glowing. Yeah, it looks like fairy slippers are glowing, torch flower, and the Guzmania. Good to know. Some of the white ones might have also glowed, but I took them out too quick because just not as much of a fan. Tulips are nice, but meh. You could do a whole garden of just tulips. This is very ominous music for planting a garden. What's the thing that went in create? The ones that fill more ground space are best? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. What's the button that you're always pushing to pick up whatever you're looking at, Paul?
Middle click on your mouse.
Oh god, that thing hates me. Cool. Okay, it does move things just up there. I think I already did a Lily of the Valley. Did I? No, that was a snowdrop. Okay, I am repeating now. Good. I'm probably putting a lot more thought into this than you expected.
A little bit.
I also now have a full inventory. Okay. I'm also putting more thought into it than I expected to. I did not expect to have this many opinions about flowers. Okay, so this one's a big one, that one's a big one, that one's a big one. You're pretty small. You're big. You're big. So I think Orchard... Aromath is not as big as I thought it was. Peony and Lilac on that side work well. Rose, Blue Rose, and you're not that big. There's another... Oh, you're the other big one. Foxglove. Cute. Sunflowers are also quite nice. Near those over there. You. Do you know offhand which ones glow, Paul?
Nope.
Shame. Well, 2 fairy slippers on this side then. Put the Aromaths that I liked the colors of together. Maybe it'd be better to spread those out a bit. Right, that's the other sunflower. That's okay. And then actually I can take the you. My computer's getting pissed. I do want to see what that one does. Ba, 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 dum, bum, bum. Munchlax escaped. Okay, and then other kinds of roses. Actually. You don't have the wallet to feed a Munchlax. Most people don't. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Perfect number of different types of tulips. Green tulip's definitely the most boring, so that one goes inside. And purple there. Ta-da! It's a pretty little garden.
Nice.
I definitely spent more time on this than I was expecting to spend.
Yeah, it's not always a bad thing.
What I need to decide is, do I want to replace some of this deep slate tile with then dirt, so that way I can put petals on it. But first, bench. How many benches do we have? Oh, I'm surprised. Does Paladins not have a... No, Paladins... Paladins doesn't have benches.
That's actually kind of surprising.
Yeah, it is. Wait, maybe... Well, they don't have couches either. Or do they have it under sofa?
It might be under sofa.
Theirs is under sofa. Let's see. No, they don't have benches.
Huh.
Okay, well, spruce we're using... What do you think, dining benches or benches with a back?
Go benches with a back.
Let's take a look. I want to take a look at both options. Fucking Christ, they look huge compared to the flowers. Oh, shit.
Yeah, that actually is quite large.
Okay, I think the middle ones need to be raised flower beds. If I'm putting the benches by them.
Mm,
Hold on, does it look better? It looks a little bit better with the tall flowers in the back. Okay, I know what I'm gonna do. They just put Empoleon there, they'll look small again.
I'm on the
You're
way.
not wrong.
Tanya.
Okay, but now the flowers look tiny. That might be too close, actually, having benches both here. Yeah, I think having the flat benches on the back works. I think it's too close to put benches on the in the middle since it's only a 3 block, but I am thinking about raising those. Well, no, when it's like that, it's not bad.
Hmm.
Let's see it in the sunshine. There we go. Well, once the grass spreads, it'll look better, but it's already spreading. What do you mean then less flowers? There's still as many flowers. They're just less benches. I wonder if dirt path. Oh, what you call? Oh, should remove 3 flowers and put them in space black and back, and then they're. Oh, okay, I see what you mean. That would be cool, but then less flowers. I think I kind of like this layout of it, but what I want to check is... where are the things I'm looking for? Petals. Yo, the middle ones. Okay, yeah. Take out the 3 in the middle and then have it surrounded them. But yeah, but then less flowers. Okay, so no, I can't put it on a dirt path, just on actual... I can put it on grass, though. What do you think, Paul? Should I replace the tiles in here with, like, dirt or something I can put petals on? But they won't go on dirt path, so it would have to be straight dirt or grass. Well, actually, do they go on...
Do they go on coarse dirt?
It's a good question. I was wondering if they'll go on logs.
Hmm?
They do not go on logs.
Damn.
Coarse dirt. Yeah, they go in coarse dirt.
So you could do like a coarse dirt and gravel path.
Could. I wonder if they go on... Actually, do they go on gravel, I wonder? Suspicious gravel. I'm glad I didn't grab that by accident. They don't go on gravel, but... I could do a coarse dirt path. There are vine flowers that can go on logs. I'm not sure if we have any of those in this pack. We have, like, flowering logs. That's a thing we can do.
Yep.
But I don't know if we have any vine flowers that go on logs. Oh, you were curious. Okay, sorry. I thought you knew of one. I misunderstood. Coarse dirt path would actually probably look pretty good. Coarse dirt doesn't grow grass, right?
No.
Okay. See if I can stand seeing it. Okay, not through the metal section, but through the side paths, yeah. Oh, you can kind of just see the difference just by looking. That's kind of neat. I did not mean to sit on the bench. I think there are flowers that you can put on logs in some mod packs. Or in some mods, but...
Yeah, I don't know if we have any.
No, I'm pretty sure there is some in Biomes Aplenty. Motherfucker. What?
I just built or rebuilt the power station.
Yeah.
I'm just not sure that I love it.
No?
No. It's very much just a granite box at the moment, and also there's very little room on the inside at the moment.
Oh.
So I'm kind of thinking I may expand it to give some more room, because I can't put the signboard that I had in the first iteration in here.
Oh, no.
No.
That sucks.
Yeah. I guess I could put it inside the wall, maybe?
Where was the power station going this time? I think it's over here. Oh, there it
Yeah.
is.
It, as I say, it's literally a granite box
Ah, yeah.
filled with just a couple stacks of water wheels.
Looks kind of fucking cool being in it. That's a very
Yeah,
cool effect.
It's just very cramped.
It is a little cramped. Let me see how much space did you have. You can always
I gave
expand
myself-
it back further.
Yeah, I'm kind of thinking I might go...
You can take up the
Maybe
space
to
over here too
here.
on the side.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe I'll expand it to the edges of... towards the Pokemon Center.
Yeah, even if you expand to the edge of the diagonal. I'm amused that this wall doesn't have any granite.
I just realized I didn't fix the path by the Pokemon Center.
What was...
This has to be pushed in by 2.
Ah, okay, well, there you go.
So, okay. Either way, yeah, but that's gonna be probably a tomorrow problem, because I should have probably gone to bed about half an hour ago.
Yeah, no, it's later than I thought it was.
Yep, it is almost, well, it's past 12:30 for me, so I shall bid you adieu. Enjoy the rest of your stream.
Thank you. I hope you have a good night.
Thank you. And yeah, for the community at large, hopefully we'll see you in the pack at some point, maybe.
Yeah.
Night, Princess She.
You still got me for a little bit longer, chat.
Where the heck did I put my Discord? Oh, there it is. See ya.
Bye. It is the same time zone for you. You should also probably be in bed. Not to judge, but... Oh, yeah. Night. Night for... Keep it to the minimal in front of the bench. There we go. And then 2 on this side. 2 on that side. I'm getting way more particular about this. You have to finish dailies. Dailies for what are you doing the dailies in? Eek! Shit. What was there? That was a cornflower, right? Star Rail and Genshin? Nice. I never did my Genshin dailies today, but that's not surprising. I usually don't when I'm streaming. That's two of the same one next to each other. I try not to do that. That is now diagonal to all of them. Shit. You've gotten pretty lazy with them? That's fair. That's interesting. The pink ones don't move. But the rest... Well, I guess the pink ones are base, aren't they? Base versus, not... Let's do it like this, and like this. And then like that. And then... I'm trying to do it like a mirrored thing instead this time. Okay, so that side or that side. Cool. So when you start, you get to pick your starter. You can pick your starter from any region. Okay, that looks awesome. You can pick your starter from any of the regions we have available in this one, so that is literally all of the ones that we have so far. I think Paul also set up some custom starters. I'd have to double check, but I'm pretty sure Paul set up some custom starters that kind of just cover everything. I'm gonna just toss couple grass blocks. He said this is going over too. So that'll be there. So this will be where the actual path starts. So that gives me an idea of how much I'm playing with. I did not think I was going to spend my entire stream making like a tiny little flower garden. But, c'est la vie. That's what we did. So if I use the pillar in this quadrant, then I can split it, and I'll do an apricorn tree in that quadrant. And then I'll keep... What the bloody hell was that noise? And then I'll keep the other two sides for the functional flowers. So that'll be stuff like the wild, like the wild tomatoes and stuff. Oh. It was very relaxing. That was very nice. So I'll put in the stuff like the wild onions and tomato shrubs in that section along with the hexari plants, I think. If I go plant, I'm probably going to get a lot. Yeah, I'm going to get a lot more because that's going to get me all the berries. And also a lot of woods. Why on earth am I getting copper slabs when I do plant? Okay. Whatever. Don't know what's up. Well, I'm going to have to... Well, no, that's probably supposed to just be the top, so it's not surprising it's busted. Oh, I can probably put... I'll put a mage bloom in there, too. And some source berries. That'll be good. I'm not putting the archwood stuff in there. Just no. Yeah. We have some different crops, so... I forgot we didn't add a food mod in this one. Well, I mean, we have Farmer's Delight, but we don't really have any other food mod in it. So yeah, I'll add some different seeds there. Probably, yeah. I'll add a couple of the modded things, like a mage bloom, source berries, some of the wild plants, and the hexaroy stuff. Because the hexaroy plants are going to be annoying to get, and since you can harvest them without breaking them, I'll just put some in here. Hi, Lediba. But how big am I working with? 15 by... Okay, yeah, that's a pretty good size. So if I do this one as a flat or even as a thing, actually, you know what? I'll demonstrate how Altmine works. So you press a button, and then you just break everything in the area. That's that block. So, okay. I'm gonna wait to double check that to let Paul change where he wants the placements of that to be. It's really useful for mining and stuff, too. And since I'm the only one on, I can just go to sleep. And that means no phantoms. Huh. I'll have to tell him that we're getting a leaf effect. Oh, because it's glass, that's why. Yeah, that's not odd, and I don't really mind it. It's pretty. God, this shader pack is gorgeous. Heh, 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 heh. Okay, so we'll be having another garden over here when we're getting that set up. But yeah, the town will probably change a fair bit before we get going. As Paul said, he didn't really like his power station, so that'll probably change. Oh, the glow vines? Yeah, they're pretty nice. The cave vines plants. They have glowberries. The glowberries are very nice. That's part of the reason why we decided to settle in this biome, because we thought that like building part of our stuff underneath of these would just look really cool. So yeah, the village will probably change a bit before you guys see it and it gets released, but so long as there's no major hiccups, expect probably about 2 weeks. Might be, give or take, depending on how busy stuff gets. But oh dear lord, this is spinning fast. Well, I guess the power station works. I'm happy you're excited. We're looking forward to sharing it with everybody. It should be a very fun time. And don't worry, we will fix the Ledibuzz. You'll be able to come hang out in the pretty gardens. Hi, Butterfree. Well, we're close enough to end time. I don't really have time to do anything else, so... I think it's time for just one more thing. And that is... let's go for a flight. I really do love the flying. That is just so cool. But I'm absolutely gonna collide with something! I'm getting better at it. I'm getting better at it. yeah, giving a little preview of the world with a little flight. There are a lot of cool structures out and about in the world, places you can check out. Ruined towers, houses, workshops, smithies. There's even some floating islands with some beacons. Won't they be a fun mystery to explore? Oh, and as a note for people who do know Minecraft mods, we have the looter mod in here, which for people who do not, basically that means that when you go to a dungeon or anything of the like and you find a chest, you don't have to worry about like stealing resources from someone else, because that same exact chest, they can open it up and they'll get their own generated loot table. So we do ask that you don't break the chests you find in dungeons, because they're there for everybody. I would demonstrate, but I don't know offhand where a loot chest is, so I don't really want to kind of look around for one right now. Because we're flying and we're looking at flowers and trees and plants. And a lot of rock. The heck is that? Oh. It's a little ruin. Cool. So yeah, we haven't even explored this place really. Like, this me gliding around right now, I think is more of the map than I've really seen. So there's so many mysteries to explore, and it's gonna be so much fun, and I hope you guys all enjoy it. And now I need to try to remember what way to go to get back to town. Get above the clouds, I think it's this way. I really need to set up a waystone. It's east. Oh, actually, no, I gotta show you guys something. This is just the coolest thing. So, yes, you can glide around at night. It looks cool. It's great, sure. But, okay, I'm gonna know it when I see it. Bingo. Gliding around on these things at night, the town is just absolutely gorgeous as a glowing beacon. Because, you know, it's full of torches. So we don't, and full of lanterns, so we don't, you know, get murdered by things when we're AFK. Alright, that's everything for tonight, guys. I hope y'all had a fun time. Hi, Yamask. So, I'll go ahead and save from there, but I wish y'all adieu. I hope y'all look forward to the stream, to the server pack when it comes up. I hope you all enjoyed the stream. Thank you very much, Princess. And I hope you all enjoyed this sneak peek and in-progress look at how our server Minecraft pack is going. Good night, y'all. See you next time.